we are so excited to introduce a new segment with a familiar face. It's called Pet Talk with Kitty, our good friend from the Peoria Humane Society. Now today, we're chatting about the importance of spaying and neutering.
That's right. The Humane Society reports that every 13 seconds, a healthy and adoptable cat or dog is put down in a U.S. shelter. It's sad because it happens as a result of the pet population getting out of control.
Well, here with more about the growing problem of pet overpopulation is Kitty Yanko. Welcome to Living Well.
Thank you.
So
glad
happy
to
have
be
you
here.
And we have some very special guests. Can you tell us about these cute little precious ones that you and Rachel are holding?
Of course. Look at their little faces.
I know.
They're so cute.
It's perfect for the topic, Evelyn. These little two babies were left at the front gate of the shelter. You know, someone just dumped them there. And, you know, this is often the case. They're basically just throwaways, leftovers. You know, someone has a litter and they don't want to take care of them, and they take them to the shelter, which thankfully they get there because then they're safe and well cared for. But the idea is that there's no homes for these little kittens. There's too many of them being born.
Right, and there are so many myths, I believe, out there. I mean, one of them, have you ever heard anybody ever say, well, I think it's mean to spay or neuter my dog? What would you say to that person?
Well, I think I would say that the procedure is done under anesthesia by a licensed veterinarian. There's no real pain to the animals, and the benefits long term are so great that it's really not even up for discussion.
Oop, he's trying to get away. But they're so cute. It's hard to imagine, that they're here and then they could be gone.
Right, that's true. That's the really, really hard part. Now, what else do you think that people don't understand?
He's been so good for so long. He's getting a little impatient.
He's making a break for it. I love it. Hold on tight. What do you think that people don't understand about the particular process?
Well, I think that sometimes people put a human aspect to it. I mean, particularly, men will say, that it's not a good thing to do for their pet. But what we realize again is that it doesn't hurt the animal, and what we're looking at is the fact that if we don't do this, it's a burden to the community to have these animals roaming at large. It's a burden to the animal to not have a home and be loved. And so, I don't know what else to say, but just it's good for everybody.
It sure is. I've heard people say, well, it'll change their personality. And not true either.
Actually, we feel that it makes them a happier, healthier pet. They live longer. We don't have the possibility of infections with the females. The males tend to not want to roam and mark territory as much.
Good.
Can actually affect aggressive behaviors in the animals once they've been spayed and neutered. So, there's really just no reason not to.
Now, where can they go if they don't have a regular vet to get this done?
Well, I think I would start with the person's individual veterinarian and just discuss their options for this procedure, and then if from there they can certainly check in with a local animal shelter. There are a lot of communities that provide information about spaying and neutering. You can check with an animal agency. Certainly here in Peoria, you can contact the Peoria Humane Society.
Sounds good. Well, we can't wait to have more and more of these segments. Welcome to Living Well. We're so thrilled to have you.
Thank you.
Now, if you would like to help the Peoria Humane Society save more pets' lives, come to a special event called Dining for Dogs. It is on Tuesday, August 25th at Biaggi's in West Lakes Shopping Center. It's located at 2601 West Lake Avenue in Peoria. It's from 11 to 4. What's cool about this is that 20% of your bill will get donated to the Peoria Humane Society. Thanks again for coming. We're just so thrilled, and we love our little furry guests.
He's
Yes.
purring.
They're
He's so
cute.
happy.
And they are available. I mean, they're ready to go. So if somebody's interested in
yes.
adopting them, they just go to PCAPS here in Peoria, and they are spayed and neutered, and they are ready to go home.
If you would like to take Wheezy and Flick, they're available. So come to our website. We'll have that information for you. Thanks again. We sure do appreciate it.